Hi everyone, when last we saw you in our huge shop change around, the cafe end was left, and today we're going to attempt to tackle it. I say today, we'll start it today. I'll just turn around the camera so that you can have a look. Steve's already started moving stuff, which is what the noise is. Right, there was a big pile of things through the middle, so we're trying to tackle that, but he's put it into this boulangerie trolley to start with, so at least it's mobile and we can move things. Our idea is to make this wall a gallery wall, so we've piled up paintings and so on. We're going to do paintings and mirrors and make sure that we get everything off the floor. So this will make a big difference and also give us some air while we're trying to work as well. We are going to bring down a big table to put through the middle of this section. There you go, what a big difference already. So yeah, we're going to have a big table through the middle of here so that it's still an active workspace and sales space. So gosh, that feels lovely. So everything else through here is still looking lovely. There's more boxes of doom to be sent out. Hopefully this mirror is going to be collected today, so that will give us another big space. I have an idea. This is what I'd really like to do, boxes of doom, more boxes of doom. My idea is to move this table back up to the panelling, so it's actually on the panelling, and then have a mirror at the end of the table, so it's a really nice setting. Chandelier over, redress the table, excuse all of my scales packaging materials. I think, yes, I did this mostly yesterday, redid all across the counter, so different mirror up, and cleaned and tidied a bit, so that's also changed. So let's see what we get achieved today. Right, sorry for the croaky voice. I'm got a really bad summer cold and it's like 33 degrees outside, but that's by the by. So the giant mirror's gone out and we're just about to move this table back to the wall and put a mirror over, centre a chandelier over, redress it all. I think it's a really nice look, and I think it's something that some people could do within their own homes as well. When they're tight on space, they need a reasonably sized table, but they don't have enough space to walk all the way around it. So come back to you shortly. So we've moved the table across. We've put a mirror at the end. And Steve's just about to put up the chandelier so it hangs above. Then I need to dress in the table. Yeah, really nice. Do you think it needs to come down a bit lower? I'm not sure. I'll think about it when everything else is in, because the candlesticks are quite high actually. But
and I don't think it can, that's the end of the chain.
Oh, I know that, but we could put another hook is all. And we're going to need to put something underneath these lights so that people don't walk into them. But you kind of see the vision. Just thought I'd give you a little update. There's been progress, actual progress. But we're up against it though, because it's Wednesday now and we go to France on Friday. So everything kind of needs to be done, ready. Amanda will still be here opening the shop, and one of my sons is working one of the days. But we try to leave a specific amount of jobs, and it has to be jobs that just one person can do, so not so much furniture lifting and big things like that. So it's not finished. but we're really getting there. So I'll turn you around and you can have a look. You can see a little bit behind me there. Look, it actually looks more like a shop. So the majority of the gallery wall is done, although we need to fill in a couple of pieces. Steve's used this bed frame like a room divider, which is quite good because it's a struggle to know where to put that without it taking up space. It works quite well there and you can see it really well, and it shouldn't get buried by things. So we've put in this temporary table, which is this gorgeous studded ancient door. You look at the details on that. I love this so much. So we have created our own trestle table that we can dress in with things for sale. But look, so still a little bit gappy, but we're getting there. We've only just bought in this table to know how much space was going to be left. So we'll see. I think I'm going to put a little bench along that side there. But look at this bed frame. How beautiful is that? Could be built into a loft bedroom, into the apex of a room, and then you put your bed in behind it, and then to go to sleep you climb in through the curtains into the bed area, so you're really nicely cocooned. Absolutely love that. That would have been my dream when I was a little girl. The only update in this nook is that it's been filled up with more paintings, so it is looking a little fuller, but not overwhelmingly so. It just looks really pretty. I'm really happy with that. We've still got this to deal with, but actually that's not so bad. Not so bad at all. So if I come down into the nook here, then you can see how the trestle table and how the gallery wall looks. Really liking the way that this is turning out. It's the most pared back this end of the shop has been in such a long time. There, it's all dressed in now. Just a few little bits and pieces, not too much, just enough to keep it interesting. All of our Brûlot cups here, 18th and 19th century. We've sold no end of them, and we're getting down to some of our last bits. So it's a very specific sort of spiced coffee with cinnamon and all sorts, and you have your coffee and then you turn it over, and in the dimple underneath you have your liquor and take your shot. See, it's quite deep in there. So people knew back in those days how to have their coffee and enjoy themselves even then. So we've just got a little pile left at the bottom there for people to rifle. We've put the rattan stool in and dressed this table and dressed the counter. So it just looks so much more spacious and together now. It's made a massive difference, but more changes coming, so watch this space. Hopefully when we get back from France we will start all over again with some of the new stock, so watch out for another video for, well, us at the markets doing a haul and then bringing it to the shop and seeing what it looks like in the shop. We'll see you next time.